Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. If it goes at red at any time, it's not good, right? Hello! Yeah! PTZ Optic! I mean, Huddle Cam! Okay. It's green the whole time. Hopefully I didn't put it too low. Yours might need to be adjusted.
Okay, so it's working. That makes me feel good. Okay, I think we're live. Yeah, we're live on there.
We are live. Mike, how do I sound? Am I too loud? Too quiet?
Which live stream is going over the USDA stuff?
That's PTZ Joystick.
Okay, so I'll just send them that live stream.
Who are you talking to?
It's some guy who was like, oh, you know, I want to see if I can qualify for this. Look, dude, I don't know.
Someone is dancing on Paul's head. That's our new little buddy.
You know, so the other day I'll tell him to.
We're trying to think of a name for him, so help us out.
Have you seen the? I just want to, for the next live show, I want to make sure we have the audio cable. Oh, it's right there. Done. Okay, done. So make sure, like, for the next live show, we're like ready. Cause look, it's gonna be hectic. All right, yeah, Pat. That one, even. Yeah, I mean, I'd like it if you could be in the chat room for that one too, maybe. No, because like you're like the Telemedicine guy. When you went to the ATA show.
What, like 2 years
In
ago?
Washington, D.C.? That qualifies you for something, doesn't it?
Yes.
I don't even need that right now, though.
But yeah, I'm just gonna direct them to the live stream and be like, this will answer questions.
You can't.
I can't qualify these people. I don't know if they qualify or not. That would be the grant writing guy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
on there.
you're not gonna be able to give
Just
an
You
answer.
gotta ask questions. Just make sure you ask a lot of questions in the chat room. We'll answer them all.
Where?
You're gonna have a professional grant writer, and he won 17 times last year. And Philip Wolford won twice.
So yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll just be like, watch this live stream. And we'll be able to answer.
Oh, Pat, can you hand me that keyboard right there?
We can't do pre-show on Kickstarter.
We can.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're not live on Kickstarter right now.
No.
All right.
We can.
Let's be.
Should we?
It's running on my face.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Do you have camera presets set up the way you want them?
No. Not that
Okay.
I know of, because we're doing some last minute stuff here.
Okay, so you want that on camera too, the presets, right?
Yeah, that's camera 2, so here's cam 2.
Oh no. What do I want here? Okay. So this is the correct remote.
Yep. As long as you're controlling the camera, right?
Yep. Oh no.
Okay. Then
Yes, it is.
oh, okay. Test, test, test. 1, 2. All right, now I'm really, really low.
I
Can you talk?
I mess with them. Hello, hello. Mike says I sound good. How's Paul sound? Too quiet.
Wait, hold
Ask
on.
Paul if he got my email with my address.
Yes, I did. It should,
Yes,
it
you
should ship out
did.
today.
And
Or
it's
to-
going
or-
to ship out today. It should.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Testing, testing. All right, how about you, Tess?
Testing, testing. Yeah. Woohoo. Party with the USB to Air.
All right, testing, testing, testing. All right, that's good. I turned this up a lot, but we're not peaking, so.
Okay, so we got a close-up of the computer monitor. What else do you
Okay.
want as a preset? Do you want, obviously, the device?
Oh, select your equipment. Yes, done.
It's hard to get a really good picture of the device.
The only reason why I don't want to start the Kickstarter too early is because
It's fine.
it records it, and there's no way to edit it off.
Okay. I just have to get the link.
So we're
So-
starting in 9 minutes. One of the things I wanted to show off just really quickly, I think you'll be able to see this, is check this out. Joystick, wireless joystick camera control.
That
That's
looks
one
like
of-
a video game device, and I'm
Look, if
Loving
I
it.
pull the trigger, it zooms in. And then if I do, one of these other buttons
Super
zooms it
cool.
out. Must be fully zoomed in.
Can you help me, Paul? It's like this remote. I don't get it or something.
Wait, which is working, and it even makes little flashy things when I go over here. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to set a different preset. Is all.
All right, just hit
I'm
set.
struggling. It wasn't working. Preset set. Correct.
Yep.
And then I want it to be 2.
Yep.
And it worked that time.
Oh, can you launch Phoenix on your computer? I want to test something. I want to see if we can bring in your computer to the main computer without
Good
even having to plug it
evening,
in.
ladies and gentlemen. Still afternoon for us, still work day, but can't wait for the evening. It's so funny watching yourself because there's the latency. I'm
Oh, there's
man,
latency.
I'm looking pretty goofy over there.
All right, so video still working great. Somehow,
We need background music,
yeah, we do need background music. I can add some really
but
quickly.
not to forget to turn it off.
We had to stop using background music because
We
something's
have
still
trouble
blocking the port.
remembering. 11 people hanging out with us in the pre-show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today.
Let's see if I'll get some background music. This
Alright.
should be a very fun launch. Thank you for all of our backers, by the way.
Yeah, if any of you are here right now,
How about some cool corporate
we're
track?
getting our act together still over here.
I think a lot of the AV guys, technical people we work with, understand how this all
Oh yeah.
can be tricky. All right, it's working
We
now.
take it down to the wire. That's how we do things around here.
Yeah, so, joystick control. Wireless.
How come every time you're not working to help me, that's when it doesn't work? It's like Jose has a mind of his own. Watch. Preset. Oh my god, I swear, every time you're watching, it works. This is like playing tricks
I think
on
it's
me.
just you need to like it's
Give
it's
it
like
more
it's
time.
like that. Yeah, you gotta like learn to like make it be one with the camera.
Thank you, Obi-Wan. Alright, I got 3 presets that I like for camera 2. Alright, back to my chat people. Paul, what size t-shirt are you wearing? Paul wears remedial.
Oh, 5 minutes. It was working a second ago, and now it's got a little teensy bug.
Mike thinks out that it could be the batteries in the front. Yeah. And also the fact that I'm a rookie. And the remote doesn't like me for some reason.
Yeah, I honestly I think it's usually it's user error,
Thanks.
but oh my gosh.
You know what? It was like I think I was rushing it almost. Like I had to give it a second to process. I was like, why aren't you working? Because I get frustrated. And
Yeah, it's like you have to learn how to like operate at the exact speed that the camera wants to operate. Yeah, it says that this application is running, and I can't find it. It's like, well, then where are you? Hit the system tray. I'm like doing the thing with like a Mac where you can just like slide. Oh, it actually works. You can do like all 4 fingers forward, and then it just you slide everything up. Alright, fine. I'll just do this. Okay, so even that's not working. Exit. Exit.
Paul, our buddy's dancing on your head right now. Perfectly on the back of your head. No, it's funny.
Don't run. Don't hide on my head. Okay. Because we have so many cool devices to show, but this one is not. I was trying to do it at the very last minute, and I don't think it's ready. So we'll just have to show other things, such as wireless webcams.
What's the second thing? Is this what you want?
Yes, exactly. So we'll do it. We'll run it like a. Also, let's go ahead and hit broadcast on Kickstarter.
All right.
Or are we already?
Do I just need to drag the mouse over here?
There, yes. It says go on air.
Why is this not going over? What am I doing?
You're too far over. You're on the third screen.
Oh, okay.
There. See, it says go on air.
Yes, lovely.
Wonderful. Hi, Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
Actually, to me,
Hello.
the quality on Kickstarter actually looks good.
Right now, I think it's
Here's
fine.
a question.
How?
Why don't we share the link to... I'm interested to know what people think about the quality on Kickstarter. Because I think it actually looks good. Personally. And I just clicked a button that's going to make us live on Facebook too through the Kickstarter. Okay, so we have 2 minutes till we're going live. I just want to...
Not YouTube quality, but decent enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so it actually isn't that bad.
Yeah. Rudy, we had some struggles with it before, but it seems to be a little bit better today.
I think they made a serious improvement.
Yeah, maybe they, did some debugging.
Okay, I'm going to try. Do this one more time because I really did want to show that. Okay, whatevs. But the wireless camera is working, which is good. Camera, other things. What other? We had so many devices yesterday that we were testing. It looks like something right.
USB to air.
Please try again in a few seconds. Okay.
Alrighty. Live on Kickstarter. I like how it looks this time. Got 12 people with us on Kickstarter and 9 on YouTube.
Cool. All right. So did you launch VMix?
Yes.
Last minute thing. Okay. Do go to settings. And then go to when that's gonna pop up a window. NDI. And then record. Click that.
Here?
Yep. And then click OK. All right. Yeah. Restart.
Yeah.
Now that should allow you to share your computer with that. We're not going to have time because we have got to go live, Tess. And everything is working, so we should be happy, I guess.
Nice.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and hello, everybody. Welcome to HuddleCam HD's USB 2 Air Kickstarter live stream.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Tess Protesta.
I'm Paul Richards, and we're going to show you a couple things you can do with the wireless USB 2 Air coming up. So one of the things we wanted to show you guys and share with you is some of the new devices that we've tested with the USB 2 Air. And we're live, so if you're watching this show, we really want to know what you want to see us use it with, obviously.
Yes, we did reach out and we got some feedback on what devices you would like to see demonstrated with the USB 2 Air, so we are going to touch on some of them today.
Yeah, so we actually got a list from you guys, and we actually tested about half of the products that you guys asked us for. Someone asked us to do the Clear One Chat 150. We posted that video yesterday. That is a wireless USB 2.0 speakerphone. And I'm going to show this diagram here really quickly to show one of my kind of favorite new applications that we've been testing is to the ability to go ahead and have wireless webcam, which we're showing now. You can see I've got 0 latency 1080p wireless USB video. We're going to show it with maybe multiple cameras. But what this is doing, and this is a request from one of our customers, is to have a wireless USB connection for RS-232 control, which allows you to control cameras with joysticks and all kinds of different things. And we're going to show that off next week. We didn't have enough time to fully test that one.
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but this is kind of, let me just merge to this here. This is kind of the main solution that we've been gaming for here, is to create that wireless webcam. The all elusive, it's almost like the unicorn of like our company, because we make USB cameras. We've been trying to get to this, and we've got it right here to show you. So that is super exciting. And I guess what I'd like to do is, Tess, if you want to go ahead and just show us the computer and just show that it's not plugged into absolutely anything at all.
Okay, no problem. Just grab the
So the computer is not plugged into anything at all, okay? It is, however, wirelessly connected via this USB dongle right here, and we're going to basically show that off. I know we've kind of shown that off before, so we're going to try to push things a little further today. Maybe we'll do 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Something I haven't done yet.
We've got some additional products we're going to talk about testing as well. And then I'll just finish my list of things we just posted on our YouTube channel. So wireless PTZ optics cameras, wireless PTZ optics cameras with camera control over RS-232, the Clear One Chat 150, which was a request from one of our customers, the Logitech BCC950, which is their pan tilt zoom camera we tested, worked perfectly. The Revo Labs UC speakerphone series we tested, works perfectly. The Phoenix Audio, that's this here. Phoenix Audio has these really high quality, like aluminum, really popular USB conference speakerphones. This is a huge, for audio-visual integrators and anyone setting up conference rooms and boardrooms, this is a huge use case for the USB 2 Air, because the speakerphone is at the table, and more we're seeing the little Intel Nooks being installed behind televisions. And to get that USB cable to the computer, it requires either core hole drilling or cables over the table. So this, eliminating the need to get this, has been huge. But we want to hear from you guys, and Tess is going to be looking at the chat.
Yeah, always in the chat.
We might do a little live chat sharing. I was thinking that might not be a bad idea, so we could display the chat room live.
A little nervous for that.
That was Tess's idea. We also need to add, Tess, a thank you to all of our subscribers, which I'm going to do in a second here. And what else did we do this week that we wanted to just kind of recap for everybody about the USB 2 Air?
Well, we just want to be as transparent as possible with you guys and make sure we let you know everything that we can guarantee that this product does work with. We had got some questions like, what does it not work with? And we know as far as now it's not Mac compatible. And there's some qualms with Windows 10 as well. But that's why we basically banged out all of these use cases this week, so we could say, hey, here's what we know it 100% works with. And you mentioned the speakerphone. That's really an ideal use because the distance would be under like 15 feet.
Yes.
Which would be perfect for this product.
Yes, and the other thing that we found out too, which is kind of not a huge deal, I don't think, but it does not work outdoors very well.
Oh, yeah, we meant to mention that.
So this is not an outdoors product. This is, because of the way the Wi-Fi and the wireless gigahertz, since it's that FCC certified spectrum of like 3 gigahertz to like 11 gigahertz, it bounces off all of the walls and ceilings and floors, and it needs to bounce in order to really amplify the signal. So inside small rooms is really the only way this product performs great. So it can't be a room bigger than like 30 by 30 or 40 by 40, and that 25-foot length limitation. So those are some of the limitations. Tess, I know you wanted to thank some of our YouTube subscribers, so here we go.
Always want to show some love to our most recent subscribers. The last 10 subscribers we had are Russell Greichen, J. Greg 2, Lukman Dara, Mike Hamblett, Raymond's Kroklis, Merge ICT Group, Dean Spillane Walker, Kwang Naigan Duk, Anas El Garab, and A Young. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, getting all those new subscribers. I'm assuming you're subscribing because of some of the our channel's a lot different than most others because we really specialize in like a professional audio visual kind of look at video conferencing and unified communications. So I'm assuming most of our subscribers are professionals in the industry.
Yeah.
People interested
in getting into this industry.
Getting into the industry, so
or
they
doing
might be
what we
new.
do. I know that there's a lot of people just interested in, hey, how do I make a show like
Oh,
this?
that's true. A lot of
whatever.
people like that as well. And so, we have a small following, and we really appreciate you guys all being here.
Yeah.
So we're live on Kickstarter as well, and I want to make sure we're keeping an eye on that chat room.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good, wonderful. G. Russell Washington is here. Hi, George Washington. Good to see you. So the live demo. So we want to do something. The joystick was a little too early to test. I showed the kind of the diagram here, and it was just working for me a minute ago, and it stopped, and I have to talk to the software developers from Rokosoft to figure out why.
Wait, what item are you referring to?
The joystick controller option, which is this piece of it. Sorry, I'll go back to this. It's really interesting for our engineers and for myself because the ability to do RS-232 wirelessly applies to a vast amount of new products. So as you guys can probably tell, we're really in the testing phases right now. And that was the whole plan with this Kickstarter, was to get it out there, see what people want. And by and large, everyone's saying, I want to see it with webcams. I want to see it with conference phones. In fact, here's a conference phone I had never even thought about testing, and we purchased it for, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he wanted to see it with the Polycom. This is a CX600. It's like
It's an office phone.
It's an office phone that works with USB, and he wants it to be wireless. I was like, okay,
there's
an option. Then he said, well, if it works with that, then will it work with one of these? And I know you guys have all seen one of these.
Yes.
The Polycom Star Phone. This is like the classic Polycom Star Phone. This should be no problem wireless. The conference phones that we've tested have all worked. There is a weird thing going on with Windows 10 that we found a fix for. Our brilliant engineer, Matthew Davis, figured it out. Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1 has been no problem at all. But Windows 10 is doing this weird thing with the wireless, with audio only.
And there was what was the little fix that you had, a setting change?
There's a little setting change, and we found that basically you have to just reset the quality of the drivers in Windows 10 in the device manager, and actually in sound card settings if you're a Windows user. Again, this is a Windows-only product. I am so sorry if you're a Mac user out there, because this product is not at all available to you in any way, shape, or form.
But we like Windows anyways, so.
Yeah, we only like Windows. Just kidding. No, it just
so
happens. I wish it worked with Mac. I really do. But it just doesn't. All of our other products do work with Mac and PC. So
our engineer actually chimed in on the chat. He said to fix the audio, you have to go into the quality settings of your recording device and just reset or change the quality, and it will work.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
And it's a one-time fix, I believe, as well, right?
That's the good point.
Okay, we just want to keep you guys in the know.
Because that was going to be our issue, was like, well, what if, the USB 2 Air, is sitting there on the table and people need to connect, and then people who don't know the process, what if they have to do it over and over again? Well, it's just a one-time thing. It's done once, and then your computer always works after that, which is nice.
This is another reason why I'm so glad we did the Kickstarter, because we could figure out these small things now and get it all sorted out.
And it's so nice and brave of everyone out there backing this project, knowing that, we're working with a prototype, knowing that
we have to pull our backers up too.
Yeah.
And show them some love.
We do, actually. Oh, my goodness, you're right. We have new backers, a new list of backers. In fact, Bruce Richardson has just joined at the $500 level, meaning he will be on the live show.
Yes, if you do that top tier, then you get to come hang out with us live on the show.
That's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and roll this.
All right, so our most recent backers are Bruce Richardson, Jude Bourdreau, Gary Kynard, Alexander Hawson, Paul Nolan, Rich the 3D Guy, William Shantz, Hamad Alamora, Yannick Beaulieu, Thomas Kite, and Kamishon Young Skywalker. Save him for last.
Thank you, everybody there in that list. You guys are making this project happen, and
Totally.
we're so happy to have you. Bruce, you're coming on the show. You got 2 units, and I know he is going to be very interested in the wireless PTZ optics cameras.
Yes.
Because he's a huge PTZ optics fan. He sells huddle cams as well from VideoLink in Toronto, Canada. And I think he's going to be a huge fan of this wireless joystick. I wanted to show it today. I literally set it up like 15 minutes. It was working in the pre-show. I know some of you guys saw that. It stopped working for some reason. I don't know what happened. We have to go live.
Did I
Show
bump
must
something?
go on. I don't know. I think it had something to do with a COM port. Again, a lot of this stuff is building the knowledge base so that when this product releases, we've got the answers. We're not scratching our head to try to find you answers, because our support team is very in-depth, and they're always picking up the phone and answering your questions, and they like to know the answers before you call. So a couple of the other things that you can expect us to be showing off soon, telemedicine. I don't know if anyone works in the healthcare space, but we do think that, if you can follow me on this one for a second here, let's say you've got a few different medical devices in a patient room. And let's say one of them is a blood pressure monitor. This is actually a digital stethoscope. And I'm really excited to see this one.
This stuff is fun to play with.
Put it on your heart. You should be able to hear your heartbeat. Imagine now you've got 2 or 3 or multiple devices here, and your USB 2 is just plugged into your laptop. You're the doctor. You come in, and immediately all of your devices connect. You don't need to be fumbling around, because when you're saving a doctor 5 or 10 minutes a day,
absolutely.
they're paid so much money, and they deserve it. But the device pays for itself instantly. Just saving these doctors a little bit of time. Telemedicine carts. A lot of time, telemedicine carts, like a hospital might only have $20,000 to spend this year on technology. So they get all the technology they want. They put it on a mobile cart, and then they move it from room to room so that everyone can share.
All those wires.
Oh my gosh,
I can imagine.
know. So this is helping with that, and that's why we are going to be spending a little bit of time next week on some of the wireless devices. I will say I know I did test this really cool GenMed.
That thing is insane.
I know, it's really interesting. You can like put it on your ear and see inside and all that kind of stuff.
You can see into the iris of the eye.
You can change the adapters.
Really cool stuff.
This did not work with the USB 2 Air.
No. Do we figure out what the problem was with that?
So what we've found so far, and again, I'm kind of the guy who gets in too deep, and the engineers should really be talking about this stuff, is that this product specifically is doing MJPEG. And come to think of it, we tested it with a Windows 10 laptop. We did not test it with Windows 10. We need like 3 laptops to test this stuff. So we tested it. It did not work. Windows 10 is notorious for having issues with MJPEG and H.264.
As I'm learning.
So we're trying a lot of different things to get these things to work. Anything H.264 has worked perfectly with Windows 10. Windows 7 and Windows 8 we haven't tested this with, so we
we'll
can't
go
rule
ahead
it
next
out.
week and test it with that, and then maybe that will be fixed.
It will work. I hope it does, because this is like one of the higher end telemedicine devices that everyone's ranting and raving about. These are a little bit less high end. These I have more, because this does live video. This is called a scope. These are more just like audio. This is going to give you audio from a heartbeat. This is going to give you just numbers and data. So very minimal amount of data that needs to go wireless. So these two I have a lot of confidence in. The audio conferencing chat pods have all worked great. Did we do anything else? Oh, we did a document camera. And we did a DVD player. It didn't work, but I'm not sure if
we spent like 2 minutes trying it out
we
right
didn't get a chance.
this.
But we're thinking wireless DVD player. Do anyone really watch DVDs anymore?
So the one thing, not so much. But so we do have an answer for that lingering question. What does this not work with?
Yes.
So far, the one telemedicine device hasn't, though that was a Windows 10 computer.
Yes, with MJPEG.
And we're not sure about the DVD player. Those are two.
DVD player doesn't work outdoors. Doesn't work with Macs. We're trying to get all the doesn't works out there, so that if you don't see it on our compatibility list, there's a reason why. But with a product like this, it's so tricky.
And so that there's no surprise there.
Yeah, we don't want to surprise
Yeah.
anybody. We want to gain backers, but we want to do it with confidence, so that when you get this
100%.
thing, you're confident that's going to work. And Jude Bordeaux, one of our backers here, said he was the one who said, "Hey, will this work with a Logitech BCC950? I have one I'd like to make wireless."
Mhm.
We said, "We'll buy one. We'll test
Let's
it."
try it out.
It worked perfectly fine.
Good news for him there.
So I let him know. And everyone who sent us an email, by the way, my email is paul.richards@huddlecamhd.com. Everyone who emailed me, I emailed you back and I said, here's your video, here's the proof, it works. So if you have a question, you're watching
Shoot
this
us
video
an
later, let us know. And we'll likely shoot a video proving that it works, because we want the videos anyway, just because it
Yes.
makes our lives easier. And we just prove that it works and make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish we had a more impressive live demo. Basically, you can see here the camera. This is a PTZ Optics camera. It's plugged in wireless, which is great. We
You
didn't do a whole lot of multicam stuff either, did we?
Mm-mm.
Ta-da-da-da. Little multicam. We even have a
There you go.
picture.
That's what we wanted.
So there's a lot of different ways for us to show off what we're doing. Production value is a little low today, but we're loving our live production studio,
Yes, we are.
and we're making videos faster than ever because we're
Mhm.
putting the work in and making the video production. We use vMix, and we've been, making the videos on the fly and just pumping out really high quality videos, and not having to spend all that time in After Effects later.
Yes.
So we're trying to be on the cutting edge, and it's really more for me about a video productivity
Mm-hmm.
workflow as opposed to all these crazy products that we have here. I think are maybe like
What's the word you're looking for?
like all of these products here are interesting, and that's like what we do, and that's what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But throw them all away.
Mm-hmm.
And at the core of all of this, I think, like you said, is a lot of people who are saying, wow, look at the production value. Look at
Mm-hmm.
how we're live streaming, creating a lot of videos. And I think that's where I think the largest value is. We just have these niche products that are solving problems for our customers that are coming to us.
What was the use that Matt told us that he had a guy from a church
Oh, yeah.
with the wires? You should
Yes.
tell them about that one.
So-
That was a larger space
Mhm.
that would work with the USB 2R.
Yes, that's a good one. And this actually came from the chat room in Kickstarter, I
Mhm.
believe,
At the last show.
at the last show. And they were saying that, well, we'd really like to use this in the house of worship space just to get in between the pews from time to time when they need to get a USB cable through that hallway space. If they could just beam it from space to space in between that hallway, that would be enough for them.
It's these little uses and little projects that
Yeah.
we really see this product succeeding in.
You can bet that when we find a good use case, we're going to be talking about it.
Heck
and
yeah.
making videos and things like that. Being in the industry for a long time, I know that even when you have a product like the PTZ Optics, where hundreds of them are being sold every week, it can be difficult to get the case studies even back.
Mm-hmm.
So
We want to
it's
hear.
going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But we're going to, if you have an interesting case study, if you have an interesting use. In fact, I did have one guy call me a couple days ago, and he goes, hi, this USB 2R, I can't tell you anything about what I'm going to do with it because it's top secret. But can it do this? I was like, yes, it can. He's like, well, can it do this? I was
We've
like,
got the FBI
yes.
one,
So,
the USB 2R.
some people I understand, I think a lot of the backers, honestly, I think we have this big split where it's like people who actually want to use it for their own,
Yes.
and then the other people who are like, this is interesting, I just want one in my engineering lab.
to have available.
Yeah,
Yes.
when they're
totally.
putting together some custom design of something and they need that wireless USB.
Did you want to mention the new shipping option we have for those people who have
Good
just
point.
discovered
Yes,
us
why
on
don't you tell us
Kickstarter
about
Live?
that? That's a good point.
We had a hard time deciding what to do for shipping, whether we were going to do a flat rate initially. But after discussing with a lot of our potential overseas clients, we decided to add a custom shipping option for
Yes.
your personal location. So you don't have to do the flat rate shipping. It's going to be custom to your location if you do select that option.
Yes, and we consulted with our breakdancer.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about our buddy.
I don't know if anyone noticed him up there, but he is, sometimes we just like to have a little fun. Can you blame us?
Spice things up a bit on a Friday afternoon.
So that's what he's doing there.
Do you have any questions? Should we? Well, Matt Davis, our lead engineer, is in the chat. If there are any lingering questions, we can get a good solid answer for you right now. Yep. Besides that, if you want to just hang out for some questions. Okay. Smart AV Turkey says, you guys may come up with a USB 3.0 version of this. Let's say maybe at the beginning of 2018. If I were you, I would buy a smart domain for that too.
Like USB 3 Air or something. That's funny. Thinking about the future.
Never say never, right?
Yes, we're just waiting for the trademark to come in on USB 2 Air, but that all has been set up. Great name, I think. And all we'd have to do is just change that. It goes for 3.
Yeah,
I can see, 2018. I mean, I guess you never. I mean, I believe it. We'll
have to see what Matt says.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Matt. We have to get approval
boss.
for that. But I think that's good. We have a big show coming up for PTZ Optics in an hour, or in a half hour. Yeah. I'd almost like to get started getting ready. If we don't have any other questions, we'll wrap it up. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I feel like it was a fun show. Next week, we're going to put a lot more time into this show because we've only got like 2 more after this. We might have 3 more. March is a long month. There's a lot of Fridays. And we'd love to have you guys on the show. If you have a specific scenario that you want wireless USB, that's what we're really pushing this month. So let us know. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
And that's all, folks. Tune in next Friday on YouTube, and don't miss our new Facebook Live show, airing at the same time on Mondays. Have you joined our new Facebook user group? Stick around for a brief Q&A session where we answer your questions live.